Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back here with Mr. Smooth.
Good to be back again, my friend.
And yes, sir. And what did you recently do, man?
For the first time in a while, finally went X-1 because it took a while to get back to this point.
For sure. Before we get started with the deck profile, are there any shout-outs or anything you want to give?
Of course, to yourself, my good sir, to all pure Yu-Gi-Oh!
Appreciate you.
Where is... Shop's kind of empty today because everybody's at Matt's. Matt's around there somewhere. He's over there.
Yeah, he just won the box today. Went undefeated, playing Branded.
I think Connor's at Nat's doing whatever, so Tim as well took her on for all the playtesting and just to the shop so we can be here.
Most definitely. And I want to once again shout out to your channel as well, dude. Let's get your deck profile then.
Yes, sir. We brought Dinos back today. Took a bit to find a build that could get me to X1, but we are finally back here with it, so let's dive right on in. Things will never change. This deck lives and dies by miscs. If we lose this, it's all over, but we are still allotted our one broken boy, so we still use that. Through Overraptor, and here comes my poor financial decisions because the CRs all have to come out to play.
Capture that, dude.
Yeah, don't take financial advice from me because it's gonna get bad because I kind of did them all. 2 Arxor. This is all standard. Coming up to the babies. We do 3 baby. Normally you only play 1 Pteranodon, but I do 2 in this. Some instances I almost wanted 3. Because with the new Xeno cards, you end up popping these a lot more and you can just extend a lot further. So you really want a lot of these to play with. You always want one of these in your hand if you draw the new card Ground Xeno, because that's how you trigger it and that's how you get started. So playing more of these is actually more beneficial to you. And I almost want to play 3 of this, but you can't justify the face. It's not really worth it. Those are always standard. The Giant Rex is kind of mandatory to play as well as an extender in the deck. And then for the normal monster, I only play the Sabersaurus. I was playing the Sabersaurus and the Frostosaurus because sometimes you almost want to draw one of them. That way it makes it a little bit easier for the fusion play later. And I really want to do the Frostosaurus because it's funny to do the level 6s, but I'm still waiting on my Solda to come in the mail because the United States Postal Service sucks, and I've been waiting on it for weeks now. So I just don't have the Solda to play, so we just play the 1-4 because the rank 4s are all that can come up with that right now. But I would be playing the Frostosaurus because Solda is very funny, and I would really want to do that.
Hell yeah, dude.
But on to the big boys. I am so glad Conductor got a CR because he looks gorgeous like that. But just the 2, 1's not enough, 3's too many. Pank, you can summon it on your turn. Good going first or second in this deck.
CR as well.
Exactly. This one I had to. He was already 1, but I had to force myself to get 1 if I was gonna CR this deck out as well. But, the new one, I only play 1 of the new Xeno Meteorus. Sometimes you want to play 2. I felt like the 1 was fine enough, and also I'm breaking bank enough, CRing the rest of this deck, so I didn't want to have to buy 2 of them. But 1 was just working out. But this card is really, really good. Summons himself for free, searching with Ground Xeno. He can summon the normal monster from the deck to keep extending. He's a level 6 tuner, so getting into level 10 synchros is really easy and really fun with him. So it's so much fun to be able to do with this deck.
Oh yeah.
And then a really small scrap package, just the 2 Scrap Raptor and the 1 Scrap Chimera. I almost want to play the 3 because if you draw one of these, the combo gets a little bit awkward from there, and you kind of have to jump through some hoops and hope your opponent doesn't have much else. But space in this deck is so tight. Like I already had to cut enough to fit in what I was playing. I was playing the True King package with the Lithos Hagems, but I just couldn't justify playing it anymore to fit in what I wanted to with this. And monsters, just the 2 Ash, the 2 Droll, and the 1 Nib. Spoiler alert, we're playing cross-out, so that's what some of these ratios are for, but you also just want stuff to say that your opponent doesn't play the game. And you can also sometimes search Ash, because spoiler alert, we're playing Chow Fang, we're playing that package. On to the rest of them. Fossil Dig also got a CR, so there goes some more of my savings account as well. 2 Pill is always standard. Only the 1 Lost World. I want to find space for more of these, but I just had to cut it for some of the other stuff that I want to play. But this card, if I could find more space for this, this almost makes me want to play 42 cards because this card just does everything that you need. Gives you the protection, gives you the extension, and just makes your opponent's life even more harder and more difficult. The new card that makes things even better is the Ground Xeno. This is the thing that kicks off the new support and lets you do all the BS that you do. This one is activate it, search either a Dinosaur tuner or a Dinosaur normal monster, and then destroy a card in your hand, and you can see where you get off to the races from there. Search the Meteorus, destroy a baby summon, Meteorus summon itself, and you just go from there, and it's great. The reason I had to make space is because I am tired of everybody and their grandmother having Droll, so we decided to put a stop to that with all that, and then I had the one imperm for cross-out ratios as well, just in case it come up. And then we were playing Denglong because your opponent drawing Dark Ruler is very funny until you flip this on them, and then you just demonstrate why playing Denglong is in fact not cope. Anyone that says Denglong is cope is coping, because Denglong has saved me so many times.
And that's 40 cards, right?
That is 40 cards.
Okay.
I had to struggle to cut a lot of that down. I really still want to play the True King package, because resolving Lithosagem, rip 3 out their extra deck, seeing what they're playing, and then trigger 2 babies whenever you do it. It's so good, but I can't justify the space because right now Droll is just such a good card, and it kills you. You have to play the crossouts if you want to keep playing the game.
Makes sense.
And on to the extra deck. This is the new card, and this is getting into this is so good because it also just does everything you need. It first of all, you usually summon this to cross Sheep's Arrow, so you're just reborning something to extend anyway. And if it's shoot, hold on. Reading our own cards, making sure I'm getting the right one. Going second, it's better because if it's special summon in general, then target a dinosaur in the graveyard and just add it to your hand, so you can either get yourself follow up or add back a Misk that you couldn't add to yourself normally. But if it was summoned from the graveyard, you can destroy 2 cards, so it helps you pop 2 cards. Plus, he's just big. Like it took me a while to remember that he's 38, so it's just great. But this is really good. This helps you do a lot whenever you can get into the fusion. Baron and Chengying for the 10s, because you can get into these. You want to go into this more, obviously, because it's the Omni-Negate, but Xenometeorus, if you resolve his effect to summon a normal monster from the deck, he locks you in the extra deck from only special summoning dragons, dinosaurs, worms, and sea serpents. So if you have to do that before you can get into Baron, then Chengying is just the next best thing you can do, because Chengying is just... It just says your opponent has a tougher time getting through the board. You can still make Savage. It's really easy to do. Another way to get to an Omni-Negate. Sometimes if you draw like the Nuts hand, you can make both of these, but that almost never happens. So this just gives you another option for an Omni-Negate. Yeah. The Denglong package, we played Denglong and Chao Feng. This card is not cope. 9 Pillars is a hilarious card that says, nice Dark Ruler you drew, would be a shame if it didn't work. and then getting a Chao Feng as well. It surprised me how many light matchups we have in this local, because just shutting down lights that we have here is really great to do. And then when you resolve 9 Pillars to destroy it, you search any tuner, so then you just search an Ash as well, and then give yourself another disruption. It's great.
Very searchable.
The only 4s is the Dolka Lagia. Had to get an ulti of him as well. Just making myself suffer constantly along the way with my bank account. And I was playing a lot more, but I just decided to land on the Baguska. This is basically just the backup plan. If you just draw a dead hand where the only thing you have is the normal summon Scrap Raptor, normal him, effect destroy himself, search Chimera, second normal summon Chimera, now you have 2 4s on board. If you don't have Lost World to be able to do the other full combo with that, then just end on Baguska. He's your backup plan to just help you survive. Everything else, Appaloosa is for the big combo. It's one of your end board things, and then just it's Appaloosa. Mandatory. I almost want to play 2 of this sometimes, because you can sometimes do it on the follow-up turn, or if they destroy it early before you're able to get into it. But you can't justify the space, and 1's generally all you need. Cross Sheep. You can we fuse now, so reborning things is pretty good. This is mandatory for some of the combos. If you have to start with normal summon Archosaur, you need to be able to get another dinosaur in the graveyard to send 2 off of Misk to get into the Overraptor combo, so this is mandatory. Secure Gardener is usually mandatory with this. I decided to be risky and instead change that for IP and Unicorn. Yeah. Playing Secure Gardener is safe, because if you just draw a dead hand, then you can normal summon Archosaur, and if you don't have a baby to pop, then you link into Linkuriboh and then into Secure Gardener, and that gives you the dinosaur and non-dinosaur for Pill. But you do this if you just fear no god and you want to just go bigger. But if that is the only thing that you draw to get your Pill card, words. Your pill combo started, then if you don't have the Secure Gardener, then draw another normal monster. Otherwise, good luck. Now let me show you the funniest part in the side deck. A lot of this is standard. It's just the third droll, second and third Nibiru. Dogorons for Kaijus to clear boards. You play this one specifically because he's a dino, and search dino cards. A couple chainable back row hate. We had some people playing anti-spell a little bit a while ago.
Gotta be ready for it.
Tikaboo is also a card that I hate. You don't really care about this card, and your opponents care about this card, so and also, why is this card not banned yet? Please, Konami. But the best part about my side deck, and it is always hilarious to me because nobody knows this card exists. Nobody's heard of the card called Penalty Game. This card is Imperial Order and Royal Decree at home, and it's a lingering effect. It's like if you look at the second effect there, it says flip it when your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hands, which they're always going to if they're going second. Your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards for the rest of the turn. That's a lingering effect.
Yeah.
This card is. I'm surprised nobody's heard of this, and I've been doing this to everybody like as long as I've had this card here at this local, and it's just been hilarious. Yeah, I think that is all I got for you.
Well, look, Mr. Smooth, dude, thank you for your deck profile. Congratulations on finishing X-1 back on the channel again with the deck profile. Any last comments or anything like that?
Debarrier should be banned. I hate Droll, and I guess now you know Penalty Game exists.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for showcasing that. Until next time, remember guys, comment, like, subscribe, and check out Mr. Smooth's channel, and the link's going to be in the description.
And of course, subscribe to Mr. Ultra Yu-Gi-Oh! As well.
Love that, man. Until next time, catch you guys later.
Y'all take care.